Hello, readers. Today we are going to be reading Chapter 11 of Ways to Make Sunshine. Today's chapter is called Water. I hope you like it. Chapter 11, Water. All week long, I've been tying up my hair at night, wearing a shower cap in the tub, and pulling my hood over my head whenever I'm outside. I'm doing the best job I can to not get my hair wet. On Friday, Mom helps me pack for Amanda's birthday slumber party. I am almost finished getting ready when Mom tells me, "Don't forget your scarf and shower cap, and make sure you sign the birthday card. It's on the dresser." Then Mom looks at the invitation over one more time and says, "Ryan, it says here to bring a swimsuit just in case you all go swimming. I'll pack your swimsuit, but I don't want you getting your hair wet. Okay? You can sit on the side and get your feet wet, but no swimming. Your hair has only been pressed for a week. Let's keep it looking nice," she tells me. "But Mom, I love to swim," I remind her. "I took swimming lessons when I was 3 years old, and every summer we go to Matt Dishman Community Center and swim at the family swim hour." "Ryan, I'm serious. You hear me? You better not get in that pool." "Yes, ma'am," I say. I don't even say it in a pouting voice because I know if I do, Mom says I probably can't go at all, and that would be even worse than not being able to swim. On the way to Amanda's, all I can think about is the fun we are all going to have. I wish Kiki were coming. She's at her dad's for the weekend, so she's missing out on all the birthday fun. I wonder what we'll do first. Eat birthday cake? Chocolate, I hope. Watch a movie, or maybe have a dance party? I wonder who will be the first one to fall asleep and who will be the last. I wonder how many friends Amanda invited. I wonder if Amanda's new friends will like me. I wonder if they think I'm weird for not getting in the pool. We pull up to Amanda's new house. It looks nothing like her old house. It is wider and taller, and everything looks better than what I have in my house. Mom drops me off with kisses and says, "I'll pick you up tomorrow afternoon." The first thing Amanda says to me is, "I'm so glad you're here." Zoe, Amanda's younger sister, runs and gives me a hug. She is 5. "It's Amanda's birthday," she tells me, like I don't know. I smile and hug her back. Amanda introduces me to everyone. There are 4 other girls, Haley, Caitlin, Red, and Sophie. All the girls are white except Sophie. She is brown too, but much lighter than me, with curly hair like Amanda's. We spend the first hour dancing to one of Amanda's new video games where you can hold the control and follow the steps on the screen. We're all pretty good at dancing, except Red, who is getting more and more frustrated the more points me and Haley get. Zoe is in the way, dancing wild and not even following the guide. Mrs. Keene takes her to the playroom. "Come on, I'm going to put on a movie for you to watch," she says, and they disappear. We eat pizza and drink so much soda, my belly is so tight. And then we sing happy birthday and eat cake, not chocolate, but still good. Red complains that my slice of cake is bigger than hers, but not by much. And anyway, who is she to make such a big deal about whose slice is bigger? It's not her birthday, and if Amanda doesn't care, she shouldn't care. And so, while she's going on and on about her slice being smaller than mine, while she's not looking, I slide an even smaller piece close to her and exchanges it. So now she really has the worst slice that was cut. There's not much frosting on it either. Haley sees what I've done and smiles at me. Red doesn't even notice because she's talking about me and Amanda, about a friendship she knows nothing about. She says, "Who is Ryan, your best friend or something?" Amanda says, "Yes, she is. I've known her since the 2nd grade. We lived on the same block." "Well, you don't live on the same block anymore," she says. "You two barely see each other. How can you still be best friends?" "It doesn't matter where your friends live. Home is not yeah, it does matter. And I live right across the street. I spend time with Amanda every day. We walk to school together. We walk home from school together. We hang out on the weekends. I wish Kiki were here. I wish Amanda's birthday party was like last year. Just Amanda and Kiki and me. 3 friends are enough." The good thing is Amanda's mom calls us, "Girls, let's get ready for the swimming pool." Red runs to get changed into her bathing suit, and everyone's acting like she just didn't say the meanest thing to me. But it doesn't matter now. We're all changed and we're going to have fun at the pool. I have never been in a house that has its own indoor pool. I think if I lived in a house like this, I would swim every single day and not just in the summer. Mrs. Keaton is in a bathing suit too, but she doesn't get in the pool. She's lying on a lounge chair reading a book. She says, "There are floaters if anyone wants to use them." Everyone knows how to swim, so nobody gets any of the foam noodles. Amanda's older sister, Melissa, is in the pool with us. She is 17 and she used to be a lifeguard at the community center until they moved. I wonder if she volunteered to watch us or if Mrs. Keaton is making her. Melissa sees me sitting on the edge of the pool and calls over to me. "You don't want to join us?" "No, thank you," I tell her. I don't say anything about my hair, just dip my feet in the water and click a gentle splash. But Red backstrokes over me and says, "What's the matter? Scared of the water?" She doesn't give me a chance to tell her how good a swimmer I am and how every summer I go to the pool. "It's not that deep," Red says, pointing to her right. "If you stay on that side, you can stand up in the water. Don't be a scaredy cat." "I'm not a scaredy cat," I tell her. Red shrugs and whirls away and joins the other girls who are playing Marco Polo. Sophie's trying to take someone, and every time she gets so close to Amanda or Caitlin, she misses. It's so funny watching her waving her hands from side to side, almost reaching them, but not. Finally, Sophie takes Red, and all of a sudden, Red is tired of playing. "Why don't we do something else?" she says. I think she says this because she doesn't want to be it. Red says, "Let's see who can hold her breath underwater the longest." She swims closer to the girls. They huddle and wade in the water. "Whoever wins is Amanda's new best friend." Red looks at me when she says this. "Too bad you can't swim, Ryan." "I can't swim." "Well, you're not in the water, and that means you're not Amanda's best friend anymore." What kind of person shows up to her best friend's birthday party and refuses to play with everyone else? I'm not going to let some girl named after a color in the rainbow and tell me I'm not Amanda's best friend. I get up, go in Amanda's bedroom, and take off my scarf and shower cap out of my suitcase. I know Mom said not to go swimming, but this is technically not swimming. Plus, I'm tying my hair up like I do every night, and wearing my shower cap like I do in the tub. Double protection. My hair won't get that wet, will it? I rush back to the pool and get in. "We can have a contest," Amanda says, "but it's not about being my best friend." Yes, it is. I can tell Red is serious, and so am I. Once I get in the water, Red says, "Okay now, who can hold their breath underwater the longest? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!" The 6 of us sink our heads into the water. Our eyes get big and minds begin to sting when I stay underwater. Haley is the first to pop up, and then Caitlin. Sophie's next, and I can't believe it, but Amanda is right behind her. I thought she might be the star, which would be funny if she won being her own best friend. It gets down to me and Red. I close my eyes and hold on a little longer, and in a few seconds I hear the water splash and realize Red has given in. I won! I leap back up to the top of the water, and I'm ready to celebrate. I'm Amanda's best friend. I will always be Amanda's best friend. I expect Amanda to be smiling. Caitlin and Haley and Sophie too. But instead of smiles and cheers, they are just staring at me. "What happened to your hair?" Haley asks. I lift my wet arm and feel around my head. My scarf and shower cap are not there anymore. They are floating in the water. My hair is wet, and I can't see it, but I know it's not straight anymore. I can tell by how fluffy it feels when I squeeze it. All the other girls' hair is wet too, but the white girl's hair is slick and straight now that it's wet. The water makes Sophie's and Amanda's curly hair more curly. "Your hair looks like it got electrocuted," Red says. I rush out of the pool, grab my towel, and go to the bathroom. I stand in front of the mirror, dripping wet from the pool and my tears. I dry off and sit on the floor. I can't go back out there. Some of my hair is straight, some of it is puffy. I remember what Ray says about my hair looking weird, and Red's voice too. Melissa knocks on the door and asks me if I'm okay, but I don't answer. Mrs. Keaton knocks on the door and asks me if I'm okay, but I don't answer. Then Amanda goes to the door. She doesn't knock or ask me if I'm okay. She just sits on the floor. I know it's her because she is the only one here who knows that when I'm upset, I don't want to talk about it. I can hear her breathing, and I know she'll sit there as long as I'm in here. I don't want her to miss her party, and I don't want the other girls to think I'm a crybaby. I stand close to the door and whisper to Amanda, asking her to go into my suitcase and bring me my comb. She leaves and comes back, and I open the door and let her in. I stand in front of the mirror, and I really just want to start crying all over again. Now that my hair is drying, it is even more puffy and ridiculous looking. I stare at myself and my tangled hair and try to remember what Grandma said about beauty. I think maybe if I acted ugly today, wanting to prove Amanda was my best friend, swapping Red's cake and wanting to show off. Red is at the door now, knocking and saying, Amanda, come on. You can't stay in there and baby her all night. Why are you two even friends? Amanda says, we just are, and leaves it at that. This makes me love Amanda even more and lets me know that no matter where we live or how big or small our houses are, we will always be friends. I'm not good at twisting my hair, but I am good at combing through it. Mom always has me comb through it before she washes it. I part my hair into 4 sections like Mom taught me, and I comb through it. I wet the comb and go through each section a second time. Now that all my hair is big and full and not flat at all, Amanda gives me a rubber band and I pull my hair through it, making a big afro puff. I don't wait for a compliment from Amanda. I like the way my hair looks. And this way, I don't have to worry about water, the shower, the rain, or the pool. I like the way my hair looks, like one massive storm cloud. How if I stretch it, it boings back into place. I don't know what kind of trouble I'll be in when Mom finds out what happened, and I feel bad for Grandma wasted her time. But right now, I try not to think about that. I walk out of the bathroom with my best friend and my natural hair, and I try to be the beautifulest person Grandma says I am. That is the end of the chapter. I hope you liked it, everyone. Bye!